Hey guys and girls, it's Saber from hrimages. In today's video, I'll be doing a review on the Benro FGP28C tripod, so stay tuned. I've been getting a lot of messages from everyone asking me, what tripod do I use? What tripod would I recommend? I've got the Benro FGP28C tripod. I've had it quite a while now. I didn't want it to do a review right away. I wanted to put it through its paces, give you guys my optimal experience and how I like with this tripod, opposed to getting something for 2 days and doing a review on it and not giving you my honest feedback. With the Benro tripod, I paired it up with the geared head, the Benro geared head, opposed to the ball head. I'm not 100% fan of the ball head. I always prefer the pan head, but I end up upgrading mine to the geared head instead. What I like about the geared head, it's got the, instead of it's got the normal pan, so where you sort of kind of turn it and twist it wherever you want, however you like. With this one, you got that full twist, or if you're doing like architecture or food photography and you need that precise turn by that millimeter, you can twist this, and if you can see here how it just moves just by the millimeter. So this will give you precise movement on your camera. So whether you're doing panning or architectural or even food. And this is one thing I liked about the geared head, because you got that precise movement. So you can see how it just moves so slightly. You can move it just by that 1 millimeter touch if you need that little side movement, just to get that precise, especially panoramas, where the ball head I find bit flimsy by the time you undo the head to turn it to get in to do the next panorama. You got to readjust it and make sure you've lined it up in the same level as your first shot to be able to get the panorama stitch perfectly. Where this one you don't have to. All you got to do is just sort of twist to get that precise movement. If you don't want to twist to get the precise, you can actually twist it the other way and do a full turn. So you got the two options in that one, and this is what I like about this head. Another thing with a lot of the Benro tripods, especially a lot of the newer heads, you've got Arca Swiss plate. So it can, as long as you got Arca Swiss plate, you can use it in multiple different tripods. You can, if you have more than one Benro tripod, you can just use the one plate, be able to access each tripod. What I've got here on my camera, I've got the Spider Holster light hand strap, Spider light hand strap. And it comes with, I've got the plate itself, the Arca Swiss plate, to be able to use on this. So instead of that way when I use a belt, I can actually hook on my belt, and when I want to do the tripod, it will actually fit nicely. Perfectly. And just hold this still, and you just tighten it on the bottom. Coming from a Manfrotto background, what I kind of didn't like about Manfrotto is Manfrotto tripods had the clips. And I noticed when you're doing a lot of beach shots, sunrises, or at the beach and that, sand eventually gets in and it gets very hard to clean because of the screws and stuff, and the screws in that actually eventually gets rusted. So it becomes very difficult to actually unscrew to actually properly clean. With the Benro, what I like about it, it's got the twist extension. So if I want to twist, I can extend it. Just make you sure. So now, by chance, if you decide to go on the beach and you get a lot of sand in it, what I actually like about these, if you completely twist off this, you can actually take the whole leg off and clean the grooves, get rid of all the unwanted sand. Now, when you put it back together, you got to make sure that you've got that you don't lose these, because this is what actually holds. So once you get it in, this actually holds this from going up and sort of dropping down the leg. So make sure you do not lose these. But this is one thing I liked about the Benro tripods, is that you can actually unscrew it and take everything apart and clean it up. When you want to put it back in together, as long as you've got these back into the little grooves there, once it focuses, just make sure they go back in the grooves. Once it clicks in, push it in, and then you just screw. And quick, simple. That was one thing I did love about this opposed to the Manfrotto, because I've noticed my Manfrotto, I went to two different tripods. The first one sort of got rusty. When I tried to unscrew this screw to be able to clean off all the sand and everything, the actual screw head started to thread, so I couldn't actually undo the screw. So with this one, this is what I like about it. Just unscrew it and pull it out. You don't have to lose the screw or anything. These are all completely so easy just to be able to clean. One thing I like about the Benro tripods is the ability to do so much with it in just one tripod. It's got the versatility that a lot of tripods don't have. If you're looking at this example in this video, where I've sort of pushed the neck out and put it in an angle, that way I can be able to, for example, you know, if I'm underwater, I want to get that little extension out. Maybe something's on one side of the scene, you don't want it, but you need to get out a bit more to be able to get it. You don't want to put your tripod on the water. You can actually extend the neck out to be able to face out to the scene, being able to capture it. Another thing with it as well is that you can be able to actually take the neck out completely. On the bottom of the tripod, you've got that blue screw. You unscrew it out, pull out the whole neck. You can flip it upside down. That way, when you put the camera on, the head of the camera can be touching the floor. So you can actually drop the neck as low as possible. So then if you're in the water, for example, you want the camera to be as close as possible to the water. It's nice, calm. You want to get the reflection. You want to get some mountains or whatever scene you've got. You can be able to go as close as possible to the water, still have a sturdy tripod and catching that shot. Even if you did want it to go lower, for example, if there's two rocks, you want to put the camera in between the rock to be able to get that nice composition of the water or whatever it is. You can actually extend the legs out. So you can actually pull these little clips out and actually extend it completely. So you can, by pulling it out completely, you can actually have the head. So imagine the camera is actually the bottom here. You can actually have the head in between the rocks, going as low as possible, giving you that reach that a lot of tripods would not be able to allow you to do. Another thing I do like about it as well is that you basically with this tripod, you have two in one. If you look at this part here, you can actually unscrew the leg. Once you unscrew the leg, on the bottom of the neck of the tripod, there's a little blue screw. You take that off. And you can be able to completely pop out the neck by attaching the leg that you unscrew. There's a thread there. You can actually screw it underneath the neck, giving you that monopod. So you can, if you have a ball head or the panning head, you can do both, and it gives you the exact same feel as a monopod. So you're basically getting, instead of buying a monopod and a tripod, you're getting the two in one. There's my quick review of the Benro tripod. There I got this tripod. I actually fell in love with it. I genuinely actually fell in love with it. I couldn't wait to get rid of my Manfrotto tripod. Just being able to have the versatility to do so much with one tripod, opposed to what my Manfrotto is. I've had this tripod for probably, I think, nearly 2 years now, where I have not had any rust or anything or any sand getting stuck in between when I do sunrises at the beach. Unlike my Manfrotto, a lot of sand was stuck there and the screws and everything was getting rust. No matter how many times I tried to clean it, it would get rusty. And I went to 2 Manfrotto tripods, and in 2 years, I'm still under the one Benro tripod. So it's a tripod that I would highly recommend getting if you're looking for a tripod to do so much, being able to have a monopod as well as a normal tripod, having the neck extensions. You can get the ball head, or if you decide, you can actually get the geared head as well, which is what I have. Below I've got links to where you can purchase these items. If you purchase the items through these links, it helps support this channel to be able to continue to do future reviews for you guys on other products that I can get access to, and giving you my honest feedback on it. Do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification button. I will be pumping out a lot of videos in terms of gear reviews behind the scenes in the upcoming weeks. So do hit the bell notification to be able to get notified once a new video comes up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and share. And until then, see you guys.